She dares to tread where my shadow reigns, mocking the throne I built from chains. I crown their screams, I fed their fear, yet still that phantom lingers here. Your crown is cracked, your fear is weak. Pain repeated grows obsolete. You rule their backs, their sweat, their bone, but true dominion strips the soul.
You think my fear's grown blunt, that my throne's gone thin? I scorched the city once, they still breathe it in. I left sermons burning in ash and flame, crowned their silence beneath my name. I bent their prayers till the marrow cracked. I sold their hope, then I bought it back. Their children dream in the chains I cast. Their future's a tax they can't outlast. Every scream is scripture I scrawled on stone. Every bruise a hymn they now call my own. So why does her shadow still slip this ground, when the choir of fear repeats my sound? It ruins my gospel and laws my breath. Why won't that phantom confess to death?
They bow, they break when I call their name, and still she walks through your domain. Their breath is taxed, their skin is flame, and still she mocks your vaunted claim. I bend the crowd till the silence bleeds, but echoes fade when terror repeats. I carved, I crowned, I scarred, I swore. They show them horrors they've not seen before.
Rule, I call it waste. Your crown is hunger, devoid of taste. You tax their hours, you break their bone, but phantoms rise where seeds are sown. If you want fear that will never decay, then strip their trust, take love away. Make them betray what they swore to defend. Make mothers sell what they can't amend. Force them to smile while feeding the knife. Teach them devotion is hating their life. Erase their names till they speak as one. Hollow their voices till silence is sung. Paint them with masks, remove their face. Let every shadow erase its trace. Do this, boy, and she will flee, for none will dare to dream of free.
Their veins still hum with the law I wrote, and still her shadow slips your throat. I burn their vows, I drown their kin, and still her ghost keeps drifting in. Their cries confirm the crown I wield. No fear decays when the wound is healed. I chained, I crushed, I claimed their flame. Then crown yourself with a sharper name.
You call me hollow, say my rage is cheap, but my silence is louder than gods can speak. The voice is bent when the silence reigned, yet her grin survives where their prayers were chained. I taxed their graves, I rewrote their creed. I drained their nights till they begged to bleed. My crown's not gold, it's a noose of screams. It chokes their lungs and it fuels my schemes. I burned their bonds into dust and glass. Their vows collapse as the years amass, yet still she laughs through the cracks I own, like a serpent smile carved in stone. If terror itself is the badge I claim, why does her echo resist my flame? My throne was forged in the smoke of pain, but she dares to tread where my ghost remains.
Their silence chants, it repeats my will, and still her grin is bleeding still. I drain their hope, I set their fate, but faith dissolves when fear turns late. Their knees collapse at the sound I bring, and still her laughter cuts the sting. I rule, I write, I burn, I claim, then prove your aid with a sharper flame.
Your hunger's loud, your rage is cheap. It rules the waking, but not the deep. She mocks because you stalled your hand. Your terror is dust that won't command. If you want fear that stains the soul, then tax the parts that make them whole. Take memory's thread, unravel their past. Make every heartbeat breathe its last. Bind them to mirrors that steal their skin. Strip recognition from next of kin. Let husbands see, not wives but pray. Let mothers lose what children say. Turn brother to butcher, sister to slave, till all that is human dissolves in the grave. Then she will bow, she will not dare, for even her shadow will choke on despair.
Their breath, their blood, their screams, their bled, and still her ghost walks where you tread. Their grief, their faith, their skin, their core, then sharpen terror and invent much more. Their loss, their pain, their world might crawl, then prove it, boy, burn deeper down. Their hearts, their hands, their lives, their will, then twist them deeper until they kneel. Hunter grin, I'll split her spine, and still her shadow mocks your line. I'll gut her ghost, I'll strip her breath, then bind the living in chains of death.
I hear she mocks my reign.
Her shadow bleeds between the lines,
And in the meadow lose her sight. She's closer now, each breath a hook.
then tear the page from her own book.
The city star the air won't move.
Then seal her name beneath your proof.
I reach,
You falter,
I see,
you burn.
I breathe, you learn, I reign and watch it turn. Silence folds, no pulse, no flame, and in that hush you earn your name.